much you love college football, and Mac and I can relate. I mean, I love this sport, and I love the NFL too. I watch it on Sundays, but to me, it's not, make or break, live or die by it. What intrigued you about this NFL opportunity to call games on Amazon with Al Michaels?
Great question. Because I'm very similar to you. I do feel like when you watch a Sunday night game or a Monday night game, those games, for obvious reasons, have some more juice, compared to like a 1 o'clock game that you might watch. So I do think that having a primetime game on a Thursday night, I do think it's going to have similar kind of juice or energy that I get when I watch college football. So that was great. The big thing is I've done a couple NFL games the last couple years. I've never been that guy. A lot of people in our business, they're thinking, man, if I do really good here, I can get to this. If I do really good here, I can get to this. That's the for the people at home. That's the norm. That's how most people look at their career. Do this. If I crush it, I get another opportunity. And in my case, because I was so young when I was doing game day, the only place to really go eventually, and I started calling games, was the NFL. And I always had people asking me, man, one day maybe you'll get to do the NFL. And I was like, if they'll let me
I'm
call
good.
games, I'm good for like the rest of my career. Call games and do game day, I'm good. And then I did a couple of these NFL games the last couple of years, and I had a blast doing it. And of course, I know all the players. Like I'm doing a production meeting and with the Chiefs, and I'm talking with Patrick Mahomes, and it's cool to talk to guys that you covered in college. And the Giants I had Saquon Barkley, and with Denver, it was just really a cool experience. And so it kind of piqued my interest. And then when they came to me back in whenever it was, March or April, and presented, hey, this is a real offer, try to do 5 years with you, see how this goes, and you'd be working with Al Michaels. I mean, it was like, sure. My big thing was, I don't want to leave college. If you allow me to keep doing college, then that's great. Then let's do it. And they were great with me doing college and the pro game. And so and then I was able to redo my ESPN deal. So I have two different deals, both kind of a 5-year contract for both groups. And so, and you'll see this as you guys continue in this business. You want to keep challenging yourself. You don't ever want to get to a point where you kind of done this and you kind of know it. It's fun to keep, kind of like you guys doing this podcast. I bet you kind of felt a sense of like, man, this is fun. This is different. It's challenging. We can take it over here. We can take it over there. It allows you to be creative, and it's different from whatever else you do when it's like you're in a box a little bit. It's like, you have a 40-second comment here. Here you can just kind of spread out. And so that's a big thing, I think you have to do is understand that growth is, and challenging yourself is important. And so that'll definitely happen this year for me.
Kirk, I really appreciate you comparing our podcast to your Thursday night NFL broadcast with Al Michaels. That's great. We're going to add that to our bio.
Very close in the ratings and views and all that.